Welcome back to Context Sensitive, the talk show where our guests just happen to be relevant to whatever class you're in. Last year, we had a superhero made of molybdenum. Today, an English schoolboy. Who'da thunk it? And before it gets out of hand like last year, my name is Steve. Not James, not Bill, not Susie. It's Steve. Anyway, let's welcome our guest, straight from the Lord of the Flies incident. Uh, what did you say your name was? Well, my mates call me Piggy. Your friends call you that. What do your enemies call you? I get the feeling my grandmother doesn't want me saying those words on radio. They're naughty words, them. Very naughty words. Ouch. Yeah. Um, uh, uh, oh, Piggy, can you tell us about yourself? Just a little bit. Nothing too strenuous. Just a little bit. There's nothing much to say, really. I mean, I'm just an English schoolboy with asthma. It's nothing really that interesting. Asthma? Why does everyone think I say it like that? I don't. It's asthma. I say asthma. You should say asthma too, not asthma. 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 Good. Asthma. Can we get to the point? Ah, yes. Well, you're quite the feisty little fella, aren't you? I guess. Okay, we'll start with the basics. How did you end up on the island? So we were on this plane, and we were flying away from England, trying to escape whatever's going on over there, because it was a real mess. And so the plane gets hit by a missile, I guess. I don't know what it is. It's probably a missile. Probably. What else could it be? I mean, planes just don't burst into flames. Anyway, so the plane crashes on the island, and I managed to survive. I don't know how that happened. The pilot didn't survive. I did, and then a bunch of other boys did. And so it was me, and I was stuck in a thicket. So how'd you manage to get out? One of the other boys, I guess they landed near me. His name was Ralph, and he helped me out. And so we got out of the jungle, and we ended up on the beach. So, you found. Oh, well, I guess Ralph found you. How'd you find the other boys? Me and Ralph found a conch shell. Ah, yes, the infamous conch shell. I got Ralph to blow into the conch like I had seen one of my friends do it back home. And when he did, it was just really, really loud sound, like really loud, like a train horn. It was just so loud. Like this? Ow. Yeah, like that. That's pretty much exactly what it sounded like. It was just that loud. Go on. So he blows into the conch, and the other boys start to show up. Simon, Roger, Sam Nerick. What kind of a name is that? Sam Nerick. Sam Nerick. It sounds like a mixture of Sam and Eric. Wait, Sam and Eric. They're twins. And since we couldn't tell them apart, we just gave them one name for both of them. So technically, we wouldn't be addressing them in the wrong way, but they would still understand when we were talking to them. So I was right. For once, my random outbursts pay off. I was correct. Yeah, so they showed up. A bunch of little kids showed up, like a little bunch of little boys. Bunch of little boys. We called them little ones, little uns. I don't know why we called them that. It's so odd. Anyway, so they showed up, and then this kid Jack, this guy named Jack, he was the leader of the choir, and so him and his choir boys show up, and they're just in there in their robes, and they just look really uncomfortable, and Jack is just like, nope, you can't take that off because I'm the leader. And then all the other boys are like, oh, but Jack, we want to take them off. And he's like, nope, I'm the leader. Then what? So then Ralph blows the conch again, and everybody gets quiet. And then everybody's like, oh, we need a leader. So Ralph goes, okay, we'll hold an election. So we end up holding an election. Jack gets only the choir boys vote, only like all 12 of them, or however many. I don't remember how many there were. That was like a long time ago. So it was them, and then Ralph gets the majority vote from everybody else who isn't a choir boy. and me reluctantly. I mean, I would have run, but nobody ever gave me the chance. They're just like, "Up, he's got the conch. He should win." But it's just like, I kind of wanted to, but nobody cared. Nobody cared about me. So what happened? How'd everything go so bad, so terrible, so south so fast? I would say it was mainly the fighting between Ralph and Jack, and the schism that ensued afterwards, because it's like a division between the boys who wanted to follow Jack and who wanted to follow Ralph. And honestly, while Jack was in charge of hunting, Ralph was in charge of like the housekeeping pretty much, like shelters and whatnot. I think Ralph was kind of jealous of Jack. How so? Housekeeping's a woman's job, ain't it? Well, at least that's what I guess what Ralph thought. So I guess Ralph felt emasculated because Jack was out doing the men's work and Jack was back home keeping house, which isn't really the manliest thing to do. And this is what made everything go bad? Not necessarily. I mean, they stayed pretty quiet in the beginning, and they kept their differences aside and pretty much made things work. And then the Beast showed up, and that wasn't good. The Beast, like like from X-Men, Beast, like like a blue fuzzy guy. No, it was just this stupid thing that the little kids made up. Like one of them started having nightmares, which I don't blame him. We're on an island. He's a little kid. He wants to see his parents. But so he had nightmares, and I guess he dreamt there was a monster or something. And then they started seeing shadows in the water, which could have been anything. It could have been like just leaves floating in the breeze and catching the sun the right way. But so they started coming up with this idea, the beast, which is basically something that was just supposed to come eat us. Oh. The But the older kids, they got into it too. Well, they got into it a little too much, I would think. Um, because we kinda lost control of ourselves for a bit. What do you mean, lost control? We killed Simon. We murdered him. We ripped him limb from limb. And there he was. We thought he was the beast. And there's not a day that goes by that I don't regret doing that. And I just feel absolutely terrible about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is some heavy stuff. That's heavy. Are you sure you want to be telling our audience that? I mean, you don't know who's listening. You could that this might go bad. This could get bad. That probably wasn't the best idea, was it? I mean, I wouldn't use foul language on your show, but meanwhile, I admit to killing a person. I'm. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. Not in the slightest. This probably won't end well, I'm guessing. Forget about it. We'll take it as it comes. So, what else can you tell me about the beast? Come on. Jack started using the beast to his advantage. And even though we had supposedly killed it, I thought you killed Simon. Same thing. Ooh, it's dark. So even though we killed it, it was supposedly able to transform and take the shape of anything and anyone. Like Optimus Prime? Yes, like Optimus Prime. Can I continue? Go ahead. So and his boys, which now included a fair number of the original group, except for me, Ralph, Sam and Eric, and a few of the small boys, they went off to Castle Rock. One of the Lord of the Flies. What significance does he have? Where does he fit into all this? It was old by this point. Um, Jack had originally stuck a pace head on a stake and set it out as a sacrifice to the beast, like an offering type thing. And that was before Simon was killed. Actually, I guess we killed him near the all the flies. Eh. Ah. Anyways, Jack and his tribe go off to Castle Rock, which was pretty much a large mountain with a few caves in it. And you all lived happily ever after, right? Not in the slightest. Jack and a few others came back in the dead of night, and they nicked me specs, and gave us a bruising. And then we went to get them back, and they start throwing rocks at us, rocks, and then they throw a boulder at me, and I get sent over an edge. Get sent over the ledge, and I end up in the water. Yeah, didn't you die? Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I am sitting here talking to you, aren't I? No, what you read in the book, what you read in the novel based on a excursion, it said I died. I didn't land on that ledge. I didn't die. I ended up in the water and my body went into shock. And a few hours later, I was rescued by these gentlemen in a fishing boat. I don't know how they found us. Well, not us. They found me. They must have floated out there somewhere, and they just happened to be passing by, catching carp or whatever the heck it is they catch out there. So, you were off the island at this point. You don't happen to have any idea what happened on the island after you left, do you? Like, what happened to Ralph and Jack and all his followers while you were out and about in that boat? I haven't the slightest, sir. Alright, so you didn't talk to them after the... What the flipping heck was that? Police! Everybody get down on the ground, now! What's going on? What is this? What are you doing? What? Your friend Piggy over here is wanted for the murder of Simon Brown. What? Yep, you're coming with us, kiddo. We're gonna make you squeal. Turn that off. Turn it off. I want the tape for evidence. You can't do that. You don't have a warrant or anything. This is a live show. What am I supposed to do? Sucks for you. I said turn that off.